Hey there, great. Hope everyone had a nice long weekend. This week for writing, we're going to talk about the writing trait of voice. So, when you're using voice in your writing, you're sharing different emotions that you're feeling about the topic that you're writing about. So, this is a lot more fun and engaging for our readers to read our writing if we're using a good voice in there. So, we have a story for you today called "How Are You Peeling?" Foods with Moods, and inside is there's a bunch of vegetables and fruits who are sharing with us different types of emotions that we might not be used to sharing. So usually we use like the famous mad or sad or happy. So in here we're going to learn a couple more emotions that we can use in our writing to make it a little bit more interesting. Okay, so how are you feeling? Happy? Sad? Feeling blue? Feeling bad? Can a gentle, smiling friend try to cheer you up again? When you have to wait because someone is late, are you bored, jumpy, worried, grumpy, excited as the minutes pass? Now your friend is here at last. How are you when friends drop by with someone new, a little shy? Don't belong? Not for long. Feel secure or not so sure? Amused, confused, frustrated, surprised? Try these feelings on for size. How are you feeling? When you're attacked, do you react? How do you feel when someone is mean, timid, bold, or in between? When you're angry, do you pout, whine, cry, scream, shout? Feeling sorry and ashamed, or embarrassed to be blamed? Jealous? It's a good one, jealous. Disappointed too? When you are hurt, who comforts you? So many smiles. Can you decide who's feeling safe? Who's feeling pride? Wired? Tired? Need a kiss? Do you know anyone like this? Do you let your feelings show? Who do you love? How do they know? By the way, our code word for today is switch. 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 When how you feel is understood, you have a friend, and that feels good. How are you feeling? So, in the story, we learned a bunch of different emotions that we could use in our writing that would be a lot more interesting and entertaining for people to read our writing. Okay, so make sure you remember some of those for this week. So, one more thing that I want to share with you is a writing sample. And this person really, really doesn't like music class. So, we're going to look at a couple phrases that he uses that will help you kind of understand this kind of writing trait. So, I'd rather, and then you put anything here, than have music class. That means he'd rather do anything than go to music. Have you ever had something you would rather do than something you don't like? Well, I do. I'd rather mow all of Asia than have music class. I would even mow every teeny tiny little bit of grass on the continent. I would go without eating my favorite food, which is chicken and noodles. I'd suffer rather than have music. I would rather get punched in the stomach by a football player that's really, really strong than have music. There are a lot of things I would rather do than have music. I really don't like music because we have to play recorders. Okay, so in this writing piece, he shared with us his very strong feelings about how he does not like music. So he gave us different examples of things he would rather do that were kind of sarcastic. Okay, so maybe he would go without eating his favorite food ever, but maybe he wouldn't. So that's why it's kind of sarcastic. So you can see in the blue that there are different expressions and words that he used. That's his voice and his feelings about music class. So when you are doing your assignment for this lesson, you can come back to this slide and you can see the different examples that he used. You can listen to this book again and listen to the different emotions that we used for examples in here. So remember, this week when you are writing using your voice, you want to use different emotions to let your reader know exactly how you're feeling about what you're writing about. Okay? See you guys.